Welcome to the Double O Podcast. This is episode 30. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and your co-host, Unknown Skillz. Remember, well, I kind of need to start saying this more often, but we are on Spotify, iTunes, Heart Radio. Links will be in the description below. This podcast, we have top 5 dogs. So wolves, canines, basically everyone under the canine umbrella. Wolves, foxes, dogs in anime. And then the top 10 smartest characters in anime. You're not gonna like my list. So we're gonna start with top 5 dogs. Should we flip a coin for this?
Let's go. Flip it.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
It is heads. Who you want to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
I will go first. All right. For my top 5 dogs, I got some pools. For my number 5, I'm pretty sure you don't know about this. It's a wolf. His name is Ranga. He is reincarnated as a slime.
No
You
idea.
have not seen that? Yeah. Ranga is Rimuru is basically his dog, his wolf. He's a monster. He's strong. He's actually, if you want me to be honest, he's a top tier monster. If we're comparing strength, he might be stronger than my number 1. No, I'm almost 100% positive he's stronger than my number 1. But Ranga's strength is comparable to.
You didn't. You didn't rank these by strength, did you?
No, I did not rank
okay.
them by strength. No, I did not rank them by strength. My number 1's a crazy pool. Not really a crazy pool, but it's a. You'll find out when I say it. But I was just telling you, like, I don't know how to give you a power level. Oh, you know what? He can fight Dragon Ball Z characters. I'll tell you that. His strength is on par with Dragon Ball Z characters.
I don't believe that.
Yes, I'm telling. Hey, people reincarnated as a slime are overly powered.
They can destroy worlds.
Yes, some of them can. Have you not seen Rimmer? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, he's strong. He's strong. I don't think Ranga can destroy a world, but he can level countries, cities. His blast range is crazy. He's crazy. That's my number 5, Ranga.
You said
reincarnated as a slime.
You said what was his relationship to the main character?
He's his pet. It's
okay. I was gonna ask if he was a pet. Does he talk? Like English? Like words?
No, he doesn't. He understands though. He barks. He woofs. He understands. He barks and woofs.
Okay.
That's my number 5, Ranga. My number 4 is Kurama from Naruto. Kurama is that dog. He's that fox. He's that dude. I enjoyed him all the way from Naruto all the way up to Naruto Shippuden. From what do you call it? What do you call it when some character development? His character development was pretty great. I watched him turn from a hateful, deceitful, evil, conniving fox into one of Naruto's most loved and trusted friends.
I did get excited when you said Kurama, but then a split second later, I was like, "Yeah, he's not talking about that Kurama."
You thought I was talking about Yu Hakusho?
Yeah, I did. But Kurama's cool too. Naruto literally changed his life.
He did. Now, my number 3, I'm pretty sure you don't know about him. Rin Okumura from Blue Exorcist.
Nope.
Yeah. It's about a demon whose his son Actually, I don't even remember how to describe it. I haven't seen it in years. I just remembered about it and looked it up. But Blue Exorcist is actually a good show. Right now, it has 3 seasons. I can get into it more later after I do a little summary, but I haven't seen it in a while. I just remembered he was one of my favorite characters. It took a long time for season 3 to come out. Season 3 probably just came out within the last couple of years. But when I watched season 2, it's just like that Attack on Titan thing. Like what was it, 10 years or 5 years after the Attack on Titan finally released another season for season 2.
I don't know about that one. Are you sure? Because
What?
Attack on Titan came out, what, 2013?
Yeah, and then season 2 didn't come out until like 2018, 19, 2020.
I can Google it. The first season was 2013, and the second season was 2017. So you was close. 4 years.
Okay.
You know when Blue Exorcist came out? Was that like 2010?
Let me see. Blue Exorcist came out in 2009.
I
Let me
might
see
need
what
to.
season.
I might need to check that out. I'll put it
Let me
on
see
a
what
list
season 3 is.
for next year if there's a dry season.
I'm looking for the date right now. All right, so oh my goodness, let me look at season 2 release date.
I can do that. Blue Exorcist 2017.
All right, so Blue Exorcist came out in 2009, and then season 2 came out in 2017, and then season 3 came out in 2024. Those are huge gaps, which is why I've fallen off the anime, because I did enjoy it. It's just that these gaps, that's crazy. From 2009 to 2024,
That
just to get the
is,
third season.
it's kind of crazy for sure. Especially because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, and it's not bad at all. It's not a bad watch, from what I remember.
So you didn't
But
watch season 3?
I have not watched season 3. It's on my list. I'm definitely checking it out. I've been playing a vast amount of games, and I've been watching a couple anime, which I'll get to after the list.
Okay.
That's my number 3, Ren Okumura. My number 2, this one, is Legoshi from Beastars.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
You see my boy Legoshi. He's a
Gotta
he's a
change.
dangerous, soft guy.
I gotta change my list now. Now I'm just gonna keep my original list.
If you guys haven't seen it, Beastars is it's a pretty much different anime about animals going to high school, and then I forgot. Did someone die and then they started investigating? Yeah, someone died and they started investigating it, and yeah, that's all I
Actually,
can do.
he
What's
not
up?
only died, but he was eaten.
Oh, the character. Oh yes, the character was eaten, and they were trying to find out who did it. But that's as much as I can give you. Beastars. It's a cool watch. I give it a 7.8 out of 10. It's not a bad watch at all.
I'd get a bit higher than that.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Like
watch.
like a 8.3.
8.3. It's around that
That's
area. It's a pretty good watch. Like, check it out. But that's Legoshi is my number 2, and then my number 1. I'm pretty sure everyone who watches anime or has seen anime back in the day knows this character. His name is Inuyasha.
hmm.
He's a I don't have to do pretty much any explaining about Inuyasha. He has his own show, and I have not seen that show in over a decade. So that's my number 1. I used to wake up every night to that. Honey, money, na. Like every night, dude. It'd be on Adult Swim. I just catch the ending of Inuyasha, then I'd have to like stay up to rewatch it again because the show's rerun. But that's my list right there. My top 5. My top 5 is number 5 is Ranga. 4, Ranga from Reincarnated as a Slime. 4, as Kurama from Naruto Shippuden. 3, Rin Okumoru from Blue Exorcist, two Legoshi from Beastars, and number one is Inuyasha from the show Inuyasha.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good list. I like that Legoshi. That was one of your best picks, man. Top 10 best picks, man.
All right,
And
bad.
Inuyasha, he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore of foxes in anime. You can argue that. So we'll go to my list. My list is okay. This is actually one of my worst lists. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll just start off, man. Go ahead and laugh. Cue it up. I got Kiba. Kiba. I got Kiba from Naruto, and
Not Fang,
the only, the only,
not
re-
Fang over Fang.
no, not even his fighting style. That's not even the reason why I put him on the list. He's part of the Konoha rookies, and he's actually one of Naruto's closer friends. Not closer than Shikamaru or Choji. But what I like about him, first of all, he was part of the Sasuke retrieval arc, so he played a big role in that. All of the ninjas that were involved in the Sasuke retrieval arc are closer to Naruto than say Tenten or all these other characters. But what I like about Kiba the most is that he calls people out on their bull. I'm talking about that guy Sasuke. Kiba was one of the main dudes with him, trying to capture Sasuke. The first time before he left the village to go see Orochimaru, and then the second time when they tried to capture him in Shippuden, and he was with the smoke. Was like, we're about to kill this dude because he's a traitor, he's a danger, he's a criminal, and he's with the smoke, and he was calling out the bull. You trying to protect Sasuke, Sakura? So I like him calling people out. I like that about him. So number 4, this is Azuna Hatsushi. Does that ring any bell? She is a character from No Game No Life. She is the wolf or dog girl who's very good at video games. One of the best video game players in her nation.
I've seen that one.
And she went up against the main characters in No Game No Life. And she's a dog. Literally, she has heightened senses, heightened hearing, heightened physical ability. She can do it all in the game. And she also has that one ability where she goes into like a berserker state, and that's a rare ability that there's only like 1, 2, maybe 3 people in her clan that can use that ability. So that's my number 4, Azuna. Number 3, I don't even know this guy like that. Didn't even watch his show, but he's a staple in the anime community. I gotta put the respect on Inuyasha. Wind Scar, special attack. I don't know about his choice of girls, because he's really old. But gotta put respect on Inuyasha. I watched about 10 episodes. So number 2, I got Kurama. I think you already spoke about him. So Kurama was actually not that bad once we figured out more about him. Spoiler alert for Shippuden. For the next 10 seconds, he was actually the good side of Kurama. And imagine if Naruto had the evil Kurama. He probably would never have been able to control the Nine-Tailed Fox. So he's lucky he got that side, the good side. So,
That's something I didn't know.
do you know that?
No, I knew he was split in half, but I didn't know he had the good side.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. Yeah, 100% sure. Cause yeah, Minato had the evil side, and he even looked evil. Number one, you already know who's my number one. Go ahead and say it.
Is it Kurama?
Yes. It is the other Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. He's stylish, he's cool, he's handsome, and he's a good fighter. He's a good analyzer. He's smart. Did I mention he's smart? um, and he was actually evil. He was a demon that basically took over the body of a human. So his human form, he basically stole someone's body. Now that I think about it, hijacked someone's body, kicked the soul out of that body, and took it. But he's cool. He's one of the coolest characters in Yu Yu Hakusho, and he's part of the main group. So yeah, those are my top 5 dogs. Kiba, number 5. Azuna, number 4. Number 3, Inuyasha. Number 2, Kurama from Naruto. Number 1, Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
So it's all we had like 3 of the same people. 3 out of 5.
Wait. 3.
Inuyasha. Oh no, never mind. You didn't have Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. Never mind. So we can. Oh, honorable mentions. I don't even know his name. Wolf dude from ReZero, the dude that fought alongside Subaru and Julius to fight the whale, and he was also in the arc. He fought one of the Sins in season 3 as well. I don't think he won that fight, but Wolf dude from ReZero, and then also Hollow from Wolf and Spice. That's probably an anime I'm probably going to go back to, but if I watched more of Wolf and Spice, Hollow definitely would have been on the list for sure. So you want to move on to top 10 smartness?
Yeah.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads? I'll go first. And like I said, you're not gonna like it. So number 10, I have Light Yagami. Smart guy, we know him. He's actually way smarter than we think, because he was not only able to outsmart the police, but he was able to control the Japanese police. And this was pre and post L. Especially post L, he was able to manipulate the Japanese and the American government. Spoiler alert for Death Note. But after L, he was able to pretend to be L, basically. And no one knew what was going on, except for a few select people. So Light is number 10. Are you surprised by that?
I'm very surprised. But you have to have... You know what? I'm about to write down your number 1 right now.
Yeah, you probably know it. You probably know it.
Oh my goodness. I keep spelling his name wrong.
And I'm also going... I'm really more... Oh, no. Dang. I forgot someone on the list.
I know.
I might cross someone out. I'm just going to cross this guy out and put him as an honorable mention.
That's crazy.
Nah, I'm just going to keep the original list. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So number 9, I have Shikamaru. And I know that's crazy. He's one of the few anime characters where there is an official IQ. They said in the anime he has an IQ of 200. He got attested. And most of the smart characters, we can only just guess of what their IQ is, but I'm not going based on just IQ. I'm going off the feats. I'm going off of scale. Um, but Shikamaru, eventually, once he develops the leadership skills, because you also need leadership skills along with intelligence to be able to lead people, and that's the only thing that he was missing. But there was a couple of situations where he was able to come out on top, in which he had to use his smarts. And even when he wasn't able to come up with something, then he had to think a little bit. He had to do the C's, and then eventually he's able to figure it out after a few seconds of thinking. So, number 9, Shikamaru. Number 8, I have Ayano Kuji. Ayano Kuji is brilliant. He's a character from Classroom of the Elite. He's able to manipulate his classmates. No one knows who he truly is. People slowly start to figure him out, especially people that are connected to his past. And he's in the elite of the elite. Like, everyone in the school is supposed to be super duper smart, and he's like leagues above them. He's literally playing with them. He's the puppet master. He manipulated multiple classes against each other, playing them behind the scenes. And he's cold-blooded as well. He's incredibly cold. He doesn't think of anyone as his friend, and that adds a tiny bit to it as well. So number 8, I have Ayano Kuji. Number 7, you might like this pick a little bit better, Lelouch. Lelouch is very smart. He's definitely a genius for sure. He's figured out so many plans and gotten himself out of so many situations, so many holes, and led organizations, and came up with plans and contingency plans. He has lots of contingency plans. He has 15 plans for one single thing. He's kind of like Batman in a way, to where he's just always prepared. You can't really catch him off guard too often. And he was able to do it at a large scale. He literally fooled the entire world. So that counts for something. So number 7, Lelouch. Number 6, I do have some inventors on this list. I have a few inventors, actually.
I'm pretty sure I know who this one is. Can you give me the show?
I'll just give it away.
Is the show full of overpowered characters?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know who this one is. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, because if I gave you the show, you know the smartest person in each of these shows are.
Okay, that's understandable.
So Senku. He's pretty underrated. A little underrated. He has a high brain power. He has a very high processor. I consider it a little bit slightly higher than Shikamaru's in terms of processing, and he's able to basically start
civilizations.
Yeah, that word by scratch. I was not gonna attempt it again, but from scratch, and he advanced it thousands of years in a matter of just a couple of years. He was able to do that by himself at a small scale. Granted, it was just one village, and he's practically gonna bring back the world from the Stone Age, which is an incredible feat.
Not many people on that list can do that. He might be the only person on the list.
I know one. I know a couple. But the one feat that impressed me the most, you remember that one arc where they're on the island and the dude had the stone weapon arc, and they were like stoning everyone.
Oh, you talking about when he threw the stone in the air?
Yeah, and someone threw a stone at him. Remember what happened to him towards the end? And
Yeah.
he had to calculate the distance and do all this and all these calculations in his brain. 2.573 milliseconds. I thought that was really impressive.
With no powers.
And then there's also, of course, the counting for 2,000 years. So number 6 is Senku. Number 5, I have Bulma. You gotta have Bulma on the list. She is easily the smartest character in Dragon Ball Z. Invented the time machine. Invented the Dragon Ball Scouter to be able to pinpoint any Dragon Ball around the world. She has countless other inventions. She's head of Capsule Corp, which is a mega organization that funds militaries and organizations and basically the biggest company in the world. And she's the head of the science department. But yeah, she basically invented a time machine in her garage shortly after birth, which is pretty incredible. I don't think there's a single person on my list that invented time travel. Damn, I forgot about that one dude, man. Remember that one dude from Steins Gate?
Yeah.
Is he on your list? He invented a time machine.
I know.
So number 5, I got Bowman. Number 4, I don't know if you've seen this season, but I have Theodore from Bungo Stray Dogs. Have you seen season 4?
I don't remember where I'm at, but I'm at season 3 or 4.
Do you remember where he played? What is his name? The guy
Season
that plays
3 or 4?
cards.
No, but season 3 or 4 was when they were on the train. Do you remember what season that was?
That's pretty early. You're talking about with the bomb guy with lemons.
Yeah.
I think it was after that. That might have been season 3. I don't know. Could have been season 2 or season 3.
The last episode I remember was when this guy was hanging out with the kids, and then he left, and then someone threw a bomb in that room and almost killed everyone. Whatever season that is, that's the last one I've seen.
So Theodore, I can't go too much into it because you haven't seen it, but he operates at a grand scale. He's manipulating 2 organizations against each other, and they don't even know it. He's not even on the battlefield. He's doing this locked up. He's controlling people behind the scenes, and I honestly don't even know how he's doing it. That's how smart he is. I don't know how it's being done. Can you imagine a villain just plotting and just causing all this mischief and destruction in the world, and he's just sitting down? So number 4, I have Theodore. I wish I could tell you some of his feats, but yeah. Number 3, I think you know this one. I'll give you a hint. He's an inventor.
He's an inventor? I didn't put too many inventors on my list.
I can give you another hint, but then you're gonna get it instantly. He has a big brain.
No, I can't think of it.
Dang. Okay, biggest brain in anime.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, Dr. Vegapunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good pull. I forgot all about him.
He's
That's a good pull.
He's one of the smartest in One Piece for sure. It's kind of unfortunate. He works for the world government. He's kind of selling. I don't know. Well, actually, no. He had to work with the world government to get the funds for his research.
I'm actually
Cause
upset that I left that off my list.
yeah, countless inventions. He's modified stone prisms and made it useful to capture criminals. He's literally made artificial devil fruit, which has never been done, which is Momonosuke's fruit. He also had the failed ones, which was the smile fruits that actually Caesar made, but he apparently he copied from Dr. Vegapunk's failed notes. So that's how the smile fruits were made. But his brain is so big, and he has the brain fruit. So whatever goes in his brain, he doesn't forget. And his brain got so big that he had to literally cut off his head. Cut off his head, and he had to make 6 clones of himself. Because he had so many ideas, so many thoughts, that he needed more people to do it. So yeah, he is easily the greatest inventor and the greatest mind in One Piece. And I'm not gonna lie. Do you think Frankie will surpass him?
No.
If he's able to recreate one of the ancient weapons?
No.
You don't think that's a great feat?
Frankie has blueprints. Or had blueprints. He's seen them before.
Yeah, I'm sure he's memorized them.
Yeah, so if his memory's good enough, he'll be able. But he can't beat brain wise. He won't be able to reach Vegapunk. Vegapunk operates off of. What's the last episode they showed on the anime?
I think they just got done with his message to the world.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say no more. So I'll wait because in the manga, you get this. You're gonna see something. That's crazy.
I'm not that ahead in the manga. But yeah, that's number 3. I got Vegapunk. Number 2, you're not gonna know him, but he's an inventor from Bleach, Mayuri. He is squad.
Is that scientist guy who people call crazy?
Yeah, he looks crazy. He looks like the Joker.
I know he's talking about.
Captain 12. I believe he's Captain 12. I should know this. I've watched Bleach 5 times. But he is an inventor, and he's basically damn near unkillable. He has contingency plans. Like if you were to cut off his arm, he'll just stick a syringe in his arm and instantly regrow his arm. He's able to make it stuff like that. He has some very high feats. He's able to analyze things very fast. He places nanobodies in everyone he meets. So you won't even know that he has nanobodies. That does surveillance. So there was this one situation where someone was fighting, and he was surveilling the whole time, taking account strengths and weaknesses, and then he just concocted a plan to beat the guy that beat that guy because he observed the battle and was taking notes. And then one of his greatest feats was making an artificial modified soul, making a soul from scratch, basically. So that's one of his greatest feats.
That's actually crazy.
So number 1, you want to show it? What you wrote down?
Sure. Let me see.
See if we're alright. What? How'd you know? How'd you know?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I've heard Aizen has so many feats of manipulation and taking one step ahead of the game for almost everything he's planning, and so I heard he even acted like he got manipulated by someone who was watching him while he was still manipulating them. Like he planned everything basically. I've heard so many feats from Aizen. And I know that's one of your favorite anime, and I've heard he's very smart. So, like, to me, I do think some of the greatest manipulators are the smartest people because if you can manipulate a story, fabricate a story for someone to follow it, and you know they're gonna follow it, you're smart. You know what they're gonna do. It's because you're not just not just guessing. He's like he planned it out.
Yeah, and it's a little unfair because he isn't a human. So he's lived for hundreds of years. He has hundreds of years of experience, and his plan was hundreds of years in advance. Imagine having a plan for hundreds of years. You wouldn't be able to remember like everything that goes into it. And he was able to do this under the radar, under the guise of the 13 court guards. No one had any clue what was going on. No one had any idea except for a couple of people. And I very rarely see Aizen press. I've seen him pressed very rarely. Is he ever pressed? He knows everything that's going on just by spiritual pressure. He is able to tell what is going on in the area. Um, yeah, Aizen's my number one.
Did he plan for Ichigo?
What do you mean?
The battle they had. Did he know that was going to happen?
Hmm. There was a couple things that went on. There's a couple things that went on. But no, he fucked up.
Would you say Ichigo was Aizen's downfall? Like if Ichigo wasn't there, Aizen would have took over everything.
He didn't fall.
I thought they got him in jail somehow.
Uh, I mean, he's eventually gonna get out. He's only in there for 10,000 years.
Which sounds crazy. Sounds crazy, by
But
the way.
eventually he's gonna get out, and he's unkillable either. They can't kill him, so they actually have to keep him locked up there.
He's immortal?
Yeah, you can't kill him
Wow.
because he's fused with the Hogyo basically, which gives him powers, which evolved him beyond that of a Soul Reaper. Honorable mentions: Johan from Monster, and then also Yumiko from Kageguri.
Okay.
So we can go with your list.
All right.
I'm sorry, L. That was the one I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's the one you forgot. I forgot. I didn't write down this character's anime, so I'm just looking at it real quick. I forgot what it was called. There we go. All right, my number 10 is Tatsuya Shiba from The Irregular at Magic High School. Have you seen that one?
I have no clue what that is.
He's a very smart student in a world where people do magic. He's overpowered, and he's actually so smart that he made it seem where he's an adult. He works with the military as a high school student and advancing their weapons, advancing magic, and advancing teaching them things. That's why I put him at my number 10, Tatsuya Shiba. The Irregular at Magic High School, you should check it out. It's not a bad watch at all. I'd probably give it a
He's a human?
Yeah, he's a human. I'd give it an 8.
That's surprising.
The Irregular at Magic High School.
The Irregular
Can't really
at
say
Magic.
too much about Tatsuya Shiba, but he is a very intelligent character. You would say that he has aura.
I'll check that out. The Irregular at something Academy?
Yeah. The Irregular at a Magic High School. Well, I guess that's the English version.
I'm sure I'll find it.
Okay. That's my number 10. My number 9 is Boma. We all know why Boma's on this list. When you said her name, I was just like, yeah, you know ball. Boma is the smartest character in Dragon Ball Z. Like you said, how can someone invent a radar for something they know nothing about? She invented a radar for an alien ball that grants wishes. Like, how did she do that? That's crazy. And then on top of that, inventing capsules that hold in large things. You can just push it and open up stuff. And the time machine, those 3 feats alone let you know that she's on a whole nother level. She can low key create and do anything. And wait, didn't? Nah, she didn't create the senso beans.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's. I want to say those sensu beans came from the dude with the sword, Yorichi Yarubi.
Mm,
That's my guess.
the tubby guy. But that's my number 9, Boma from Dragon Ball. My number 8 is All for One from My Hero Academia. You can't tell me that this man is not smart, if not one of the smartest, if not the smartest character in My Hero Academia. Just like you said, Aizen planned for hundreds of years. He's inhuman. He's not inhuman. He had time to plan this out. He had time to think. All for One is human. He planned years in advance, seeds on top of seeds on top of seeds, manipulating people. You've seen the last couple episodes of My Hero Academia, right?
Yes, I saw his backstory.
All right. So what's that guy? What's Decay's name again? I forgot his name.
Shigaraki.
He planted a seed in Shigaraki's dad to make him dislike heroes while also being mean to his son. And then on top of that, met with his son, gave him a decay power, planted in his head, made Shigaraki decay his family, made Shigaraki think it was himself, and then came in like the savior. He planted all of those seeds on top of seeds, on top of plans, on top of plans. He planned for he even planned for All Might. He just wasn't strong enough for All Might. But we saw what happened. He left a blow that couldn't heal All Might. And after that, he just kept planning more and more and more and manipulated people for years. Shigaraki was what? Shigaraki was what, like 6'5", 4"? And
Yeah, like five.
he planted all those years to do all this shit. And it all would have went to his calculations if it wasn't for All Might. His brother was his downfall because of his obsession with his brother. His obsession with wanting to control everything and have everything was his downfall.
Okay.
But the manipulation was on point. He knew everything.
Who you think is smarter, All for One or the boss from Mob Psycho? Who you think did it better? Who you think had a better plan?
I think All for One had a better plan. He manipulated like crazy.
True.
And just like that's why I was comparing it to Aizen. Aizen set up plans for hundreds of years, like you said. But All for One is human. He didn't have all that time, all that spiritual pressure. He didn't have anything but power, strength, and he set up years. What was that? 20 years. He planned.
The boss from Mob Psycho.
Oh no, from All for One. He planned 20 years for Shigaraki to grow, to gain power, to go crazy, he planted hatred in Shigaraki's heart. So much hatred that Shigaraki wouldn't be able to control himself, and then All for One could take his mind and body and become one of the strongest characters of all time. He planned all of that, but All for One was way stronger than him. He couldn't handle it. And then on top of that, the one thing that he didn't plan for was Shigaraki hatred going more than he planned. He planned for him to be like super hatred and like hate everything and want to kill everyone. But Shigaraki hatred just went even deeper. So he planned it like his hatred was just too deep. He couldn't
Yeah,
control it anymore.
and he needed to do that. He needed a vessel that had strong hate, strong emotion to be
Hmm.
able to take All for One, because his will wasn't stronger than all of the wills combined for All for One, or is it One for All? One of those.
That's why he's my number 8. He's smart, planned years in advance. That's a feat
I
for me.
respect it.
My number 7 is Johann Liebert. Just like All for One, Johann planned out everything meticulously. He is so crazy that he had people, thousands of people following in his steps, thinking that he would be the next Hitler because of the decisions he made. And he knew all of this but didn't care. All he cared about was being the embodiment of evil. And the way he planned his life out with what was that doctor's name? Dr. Tuma Suma?
Mm,
Doctor, I forgot his name.
Tenma.
Yeah, Dr. Tenma. He knew Tenma was not going to give up on him, and Tenma had met every expectation for him. And it's crazy. What did he do? How did he plan this out? And Johann's even more human than All for One. He planned it out all to the last detail where they were going to meet at the one spot. He planned that he could never get caught. He was always gone at the right time. He always met the right people. He manipulated people into going to the spots that they wanted to. He manipulated people to go to the detectives, for the detectives to come find him, for him to set up more plans. Johann was crazy with his plans and how evil he was. He just loved it. He was there for the game. He loved, he loved being evil, and he set it up to the point where at the end, if you remember the end, he knew, even though Dr. Timma swore he would never do anything, he knew that Dr. Timma had one choice, and he was like, "You're gonna do it because I know you will." And then man,
I actually
right?
forget what happened. He killed him,
Um, yeah, he didn't kill him. He shot him.
and then he walked in
Dr.
the
Tim,
fire.
no, at the end, Dr. Timma was about to give up because he found out that Johann really wasn't in the well. After Dr. Timma found out the truth about Johann, he was not going to kill him, and Johann planned for that. So he planned for the kid to follow his sister, and then right when they got near each other, he held the kid at gunpoint, and he said, "You either shoot me or this kid dies." And then, Timma pulled the trigger.
So he killed Johan.
He tried. He tried to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The headshot. Oh wait. On top of that, he planned for him to do surgery on him. So after he got shot by Dr. Timma still did surgery on him to save his life.
How did he plan that?
He said can't really describe everything, but from what I remember, it was about the detectives that were following him, and he brought the police that said, "Dr. Tim was a doctor. We gotta save the people who got shot." And then he planned for one guy to know that he was not dead. So I don't know how he planned that. I'd have to rewatch it and read it again, but he planned for the detectives to know that Dr. Timma's there, that Dr. Timma can save lives, and that he was going to save him, which he did. He pulled the bullet out his head again, second time.
And he's like you said, he's truly evil, and
Yeah,
he understands human emotion to a T,
for the
and
love of the game.
can even make people kill themselves just by having a conversation. Like, you're
Which is
worthless,
insane.
no one cares about you. You might as well just jump.
He learned multiple languages. He moved in with it was either some German or some. He moved in with someone who didn't speak English or spoke another language. He learned that language, went to school, high school grade, and he stayed undercover too. He stayed unknown. He knew how to stay out the way while still learning and amassing followers. And like you just said, he could make people commit suicide because he knew exactly what to say. He understood the human brain.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
Yeah, he's evil, but smart. That's my number 7, Johan. I don't know how you gonna feel about my number 6, but my number 6 is Itachi. My number 6 is Itachi. Itachi planned out his life in a way that Sasuke would end up becoming a hero. What he did not plan for was Sasuke's hatred, because he did not plan for anyone to tell Sasuke the truth. Even though Sasuke was being a little kid, doing too much, he was doing way too much. All he had to do was fight his brother and then return to the. He could have just stayed with the Leaf, got stronger. But besides that, Itachi knew to join the Akatsuki. He worked beside them. The Akatsuki thought uh, Itachi was one of them the entire time. He even
Def-
got Zabuza to follow in his what would you call his righteousness, as you say. He made Zabuza not want to. Zabuza gave up his life for information that could be bad for the Akatsuki. When you know that Akatsuki really didn't care about nobody, they were just mercenaries for money. But Zabuza followed in Itachi's steps because Itachi told him what was it? He said only true scum turn on their friends.
You're talking about Kasami.
Yeah, what was I saying?
Zabuza. That I was a little confused. I was like, when did this happen?
But yeah, Itachi was smart. He planned things in advance. He just like what was his name? What was that his friend's name? Shishu his eye.
Yeah, Shisui.
Yeah, he's pretty smart. He knew that Naruto would eventually need to use that eye again, so he gave it to him to protect Sasuke. And everything Itachi did was for Sasuke. He loved his brother
More than the village.
more than the village. Here we go to the top 5. My number 5 is Senku. You've already explained well enough why he's smart. The reason I give him the edge over everyone else is, what was that, 2,000 years of counting in your sleep? He was active, man. Counting, thinking, counting seconds. His brain, his knowledge is crazy. Trying to rebuild civilization from scratch. A lot of people, even now who are intelligent, can't do that. Everyone's intelligent in their own fields. Doctors are only smart with things that have to do with the bodies, and each doctor is different. There's a doctor that knows about the. There's a. Every doctor can't do surgery. Like there's a doctor who knows about your body, who knows about what your brain. They have different studies. There's a doctor who studies specifically about your brain, who studies specifically about your heart, your lungs. They all study different things. Just like contractors who know how to build houses. There's carpenters who only know how to work inside houses and build houses, but they don't know how to construct other buildings. Just all different things, different trades. But Senku, he knew all of them. He knew all the trades. He knew all of the ideas. He knew all of the. He just had all the information, man. He with all that information in his head, he can make anything.
Yeah, he understands chemicals and compositions, and I
Ooh,
think. Go ahead.
prime example. Every person that can make a boat can't make a car, and every car mechanic can't work on a boat or work on a plane. Senku can work on planes, cars, boats. He has that knowledge.
Well, he has the knowledge. He has the schematics, but he doesn't have the carpentry skill to be able to make those things. That's why the old man has to make them.
Yeah, but he knows how to though. He
Yes,
just that's what I mean. It's just the knowledge part,
just a
which gives him
little,
the edge.
just a little less accurate.
Yeah, that's why I give it to Senku. Number 4, we all know and love him. Light Yagami played the entire world, played entire Japan. He was smart, man. He won every battle. He was just smart. Everyone who's seen Death Note knows Light Yagami. You've already explained why he's one of the smartest. I was actually surprised you had him so low on the list. L was the was he's probably I'd have to say, if not 98 or 99% as smart as Light Yagami, because on first meeting, El already knew who was he already knew who Kira was. He just didn't have the proof. He couldn't prove it, but he already knew. That's how smart L was. He knew who he was automatically. On first, he's like, "Yeah, you are Kira, huh?" He was trying to get he was trying to get a reaction out of Light Yagami. He was just like, "Come on, I just need something. I just need something to prove it." Like, how do you single-handedly find someone writing names in a book, killing people from all around the world? The only
So
reason I gave it to Light over L is because L couldn't find a way to prove that Light was Kira. And even though Light knew that L knew that he was Kira, he did everything in his power to get L killed without them pointing fingers towards Light. He planned that out crazy, which is why I gave it to L because gave it to Light because Light won over L. That's the only reason. Other than
mm,
that, L already had he already knew who Light was. He just didn't have the knowledge to prove it. He didn't know what way or what was the best way to prove that Light was Kira. But Light had the best way to not only fake that he's not only prove that he's not Kira, but find a way to kill L without them pointing fingers towards him. I know you remember that. I don't. You might not remember it, but
I
there was one
remember.
of the episodes where L said, "If I die, Light is Kira."
Yes,
L found. Light
said that a
found a
couple
way.
times.
Yep, Light found a way to reverse that, and he still got L killed, and no one thought it was Light. Some people had some ideas, but no one could ever prove it. I'm
I don't
telling
know
you.
about that one, man. So, you think Light is smarter than L?
Yeah, he had the
Pound
edge,
for
man.
pound?
Just a tiny bit, man. He just had. Matter of fact, thinking about it, he did have some help though. So he kind of cheated a lot.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he got bailed out. You didn't think he got bailed out by the Shinigami?
He cheated. He definitely cheated, but he still found ways to manipulate the cheating system. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure L could have found a way if he was able to cheat, but we'll never know. We'll never
yeah.
know.
If he, it would have been hard if he didn't. He was lucky that Rem loved Misa. She was pretty lucky because he used Rem's love for Misa to manipulate her to kill L for him.
He used the god.
Yeah.
How smart do you got to be able to use a god?
Who you think is smarter? Yeah, yeah. L smarter than Nair, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Nier got lucky, took on the notes from L, and like yeah. To be honest, I think they just Light should have won. I don't know why he didn't win. I feel like they just made him crash out.
The guy who he made Kira fucked up and went to the bank twice.
But that's my number 4, Light Yagami.
That's gonna be our next poll. Is who's smarter, Light or L?
All right, bet. My number 3 is Kiyotaka Konojikin. This man is smart and only in high school. You've seen every episode. I've seen every episode.
Who?
He's Kyoto Taka from Classroom of the Elite. Kanojikin. I don't know how to say his name.
Kyoto who?
Kiyotaka. That's his name.
Talking about Ayana Kuji?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's his name again?
His first name is Kiyotaka.
And what'd you say after that?
I'm not about to
Okay.
We know why he's one of the smartest, but the reason why I put him on 3 of my list is because he is a high school student, which means he still has time to get smarter. He's also a manipulator. He planned out and used students who he knows everything about. He knows how smart they are. One of the key points that made me put him up there was how many people do you know can manipulate the system to set your grades a certain way. He never set his grades too high from not wanting people to know how smart he is, and he never set them too low so that people think he's dumb. He had a perfect grade every time. He got C's every time. He knew exactly what percentage to get. He knew what answers to get wrong, what answers to get right. It's like bro knew everything, which is crazy. How can you make this up? How can you even do this? That'd be wild, man. Taking a test and you want to get a 67%, so you're going to answer the correct questions to get a 67%?
Yeah,
And he sat back and manipulated people and just knew exactly what to do.
it's kind of insane because on the entrance exam, like you said, he got a perfect 50. But the thing about the 50 is he got all the hard questions correct and got all the easy questions wrong on purpose.
Just so they can pit him in that specific class. Like he planned to go to that class, man. Like that's crazy. He wants you guys to know he's smart, but he wants you guys to think that he has an issue, so that you have to force him to do something. And then he made it seem like he was opening up and talking to a girl. He knew which girl to pick on to make fall in love with him. Dude, that episode was sick. When he had them bully her and he waited to the right moment, like, oh my, he's a wild man. He's a sick man. The heartless gives him the edge. He's not gonna get emotional while thinking. Almost every anime character we've seen, Aizen, All for One, Shikamaru, they all get stressed and they start thinking while planning. Sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes they get the right answer because some of them work well under stress, some of them don't. But have you ever seen a stressed out Kiyotaka? I haven't. He planned it out. He knew what to do. He knew what he would lose, and he knew how many he would have to lose to take the win. He's just devious, and he plans out things emotionless. He doesn't put emotions in there. And if he does put emotions in there, it's because it's part of the plan.
I have only seen him slightly surprised when he was fighting Ryujin, the end of season 2, when he goes, oh, he can fight a little bit, and then proceeds to whip his ass still.
I feel like, did he think that or did he say it?
It might have been like a little quick
I actually might rewatch that, not because of what you just said, because the fight was nice.
I love the fight.
That's my number 3, Kiyotaka. Number 2, you want to take a guess?
No, because I'm gonna wait till number 1.
All right. Number 2 is Norman from Promised Neverland. A kid, a 12 to 13-year-old planned out in a world full of monsters. Planned out how to survive, perfect grades, knew everything, knew when something was wrong. Like Norman, you read the manga, didn't you?
Most of it. I know what happens. You told me the ending.
Well, yeah. Norman knew how to work his way in a world of monsters as a kid. Norman had a brain size and planned everything and knew almost everything. He was one of the perfect kids. He knew what to do. I can't really give too much away because I don't want to spoil anything, but Norman's my number 2. If I had to put someone smart in my corner to have them plan and think for me, I'm putting Norman in there. Even when Norman, I don't even know how to, I don't want to say this, but when they gave Norman the classes in the other world, once they took him, he was taking multiple tests and passing them simultaneously. Someone who can do that, in my book, is smart as fuck. And he planned it to where he can get around a group of people who he knew would be able to break out. And that's all I'm trying to say without spoiling it. But if you guys haven't seen The Promised Neverland, it's a great manga. Great manga. Anime, only season 1. Season 2, derailed. Don't ever even look or talk about season 2. There's not a real season 2 of The Promised Neverland. That's my number 2.
I would recommend season 1 anime and then go to the manga from there.
Yeah,
because season 2 leaves out one of the most fan favorite characters in the anime.
All right. You said you
so I was close. Now I'm thrown off. Cause
Let me see. You said Norman is my number one.
now I'm thrown off. Cause Norman was your number two. I thought that was gonna be your number one. I was close.
You were very close. I'm gonna tell you the only reason that you were wrong is because I remembered one show or movie of this show that I told you. It's from my favorite anime. Do you want to guess now?
You gonna have to give me the anime.
I mean, if I give you the anime, I'm just gonna give it
Ah,
away 100%. Like one,
I know it ain't Armin.
it's not. The Armin would have been on my list. I took him out because of a couple people I added. But my number one is none
Lelouch?
other than Lelouch v. Britannia.
Yeah, because I was like, you did not name him.
I did not. The reason, I'm gonna tell you only one reason that blows out everything else. The only reason that lets you know why I put him at number one. You haven't seen season 3, which was the canon movie, but Lelouch went versus someone with Gias that could tell the future.
In where?
Huh?
Season 3?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh,
So
I didn't
you
want to
haven't
know
seen
that.
it. You haven't watched it, but Lelouch played against some. Well, you know how the strategic battles go, but he fought someone
Don't
who could see. Okay, I can't.
don't
I'm not gonna
anything.
say.
Don't say anything about season 3.
All right. Well, you just gotta watch it. All I can tell you is I can't. I guess I can't tell you.
He got plenty of feats.
Well, yeah, you seen his feats, but number 3 is the biggest feat I've ever seen.
Number 3.
I mean, well, the movie
Oh,
season
season
3.
3.
I keep saying it, but yeah, that's my list. Oh, and then I have only one honorable mention. Well, two. Aizen from Bleach. The only reason I didn't put Aizen on this list is because I can't really compare his intelligence to anyone else's. I've never seen Bleach. I've seen 5 to 6 episodes, and then I fell asleep and watched some other episodes. But I kind of got to rewatch Bleach because I really want to watch it because I hear how good it's doing. It's just that it's hard for me since it's Bleach got that old school anime, and then I just couldn't catch on to it. I'm gonna try to though, because it's not bad.
Bleach is
But
good. Thousand Year Blood War arc is a masterpiece.
I'm gonna say my other honorable mention is Maximilian Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. I never would have put him on there, but why is that?
He's never lost.
He lost to Yugi.
Eee. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember.
All right, well, that's our top 10 smartest anime character lists. Let us know who y'all smartest characters in anime are. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
No, other than read The Promised Neverland. It's a great read.
Are you playing Arc Raiders after this?
No, I was supposed to be playing
Back for Blood?
no, the DLC
Okay.
of Night Rain. But I don't know if I'm gonna even do that because your boy worked 12 hours today.
I will be seeing Predator Badlands today, a little bit later. And I'll also be streaming Silent Hill F tonight. I'm gonna watch the Jujutsu Kaisen Execution movie as well, probably next week. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just watching it.
Yeah, let me know. Do you want to know about it?
Nah,
Okay.
but I hope I enjoy it. Y'all know I'm not a fan of JJ Cat. But let's get out of here. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and your co-host, Unknown Skillz.
Unknown Skillz.
Peace.